After yesterday's super impressive win, the Arizona Cardinals sit in such an interesting spot because no one really would have imagined us sitting here with a 5-4 record. But yet here we are through 9 weeks. We have 5 wins already. You guys know I predicted 8 to 9. But now what do we do? Because we sit at the top of a very competitive NFC West where literally everybody is neck and neck. The Cardinals are 2-0 in the division, which is fantastic. That's going to bode very well for us towards the end of the year, especially for like playoff rankings. Division wins are huge. We already got 2 of them. We are undefeated. And the way our defense has been playing, I feel like if we get a legitimate edge threat, like I have been preaching to you guys, or somebody on the interior, maybe like a Calais Campbell reunion. I don't know. Miami might blow it up. Calais Campbell might be available for like a 7th or a 6th round pick, or like Azeez Ojulari you can get for like a 4th or potentially a 3rd if he signs an extension. Like, the Cardinals have options. There are players out there who fit our scheme very well, but I think we need to load up on talent right now and actually push the chips in. I think the playoff experience would be crucial for this young Arizona Cardinals team. I want Marvin Harrison in the playoffs right now. Trey Benson, Kyler Murray, Trey McBride. Like, I want all these guys to get playoff games under their belt. We are super young and we are going to have $119 million to spend next year. Obviously, there's players like Budda Baker, James Conner that need extensions, potentially Greg Dortch. Like, there's a lot of guys that we could allocate this money to, and 2 of those guys I do want to see back on the team. James Conner breaks like 10 tackles a game. Like, the dude is absolutely ridiculous. He leads the league in broken tackles, and Budda Baker is the heart and soul of this defense. He was somebody that could have been a trade candidate if the season went wrong, and it hasn't. We have 5 wins right now. It is the complete opposite. I think we need to be buyers. You guys let me know if you guys agree with me, but I think we need to push the chips in and go get talent, because what we saw yesterday was very, very impressive. Kyler didn't have to do anything. Legitimately, Drew Petzing cooked up a fire game plan. The past 3 weeks, Drew Petzing has been on his stuff. Like, at the beginning of the season, I was saying he needed to be on the hot seat and should have been a candidate that was potentially fired. I never called for his job, but I was definitely one of those people advocating, like, he needs to be on the hot seat. We're not gonna fire him now. He needed to be on the hot seat then. So I was definitely skeptical of Drew Petzing, and I was definitely like pushing the narrative. I can't even lie to you, but he has shut me up. It was the early season struggles. The run game has been dominant, and if we can continue to pile on these wins and continue to actually play great on all 3 levels, Cardinals can go pretty far, but the talent is where we lack. Offensively, I think we are perfect. I don't think we need to touch our offense whatsoever. Kyler Murray, James Conner, Marvin Harrison, Michael Wilson, Greg Dortch, Trey McBride. O-line has been balling. Drew Petzing has been calling heaters, man. Like, the guard center pulls. There's a lot of Tip Ryman at fullback. Like, there's so many variations and so many concepts that he is running that just make me feel some kind of way.
That's what has me feeling really nicey.
Absolutely love it, man. The run game is dominant, and that is something Drew Petzing has established from the rip. Without James Conner, I really don't know where this offense would be, man, because even if he's touched in the backfield, like, you know, it's a guaranteed like 1 or 2 broken tackles. He's gonna stiff arm you, he's gonna truck you. Like, James Conner is just him. That's going to be a very interesting question to see if he gets brought back next year, but I think he should. And Trey Benson, I mean, maybe if you could split the carries, like, I don't know how that's going to look. Like, James Conner has to finish this year strong, obviously, but that is a conversation to be had in the offseason. Right now, he's on the roster, the run game looks dominant, and we saw a game where Kyler Murray basically sat back, played a pretty decent game. Like, he played like a B+ game for what it was. Maybe like an A-, because he missed Trey McBride, but like outside of that, he was on point, making plays when it mattered. The run game that dominant, like, it's hard to be critical on anything. Continue to dominate in the red zone. We're continuing to actually play with heart on defense. Like, the defense doesn't have the talent. I completely understand that, but the heart aspect, you cannot deny. It is absolutely there. And Nick Rallis, on the day his son was born, came here, called a heater, and had his guys playing their hearts out, man. You can't ask for a better head coach, or not head coach, a better defensive coordinator. With the talent he's working with, he has coached so many phenomenal games. It is absolutely ridiculous. Like, Drew Petzing, he was questionable. He has all the talent in the world. Like, there's no way this offense should not be operating. Defense, I understand, because the talent is not there. You don't have an edge. Interior line, not fantastic. I thought we would at least raise the floor and it'd be better, but they all dropped like flies. Nick Rallis has been doing this for 2 seasons now. Get him some talent, and this team's floor is going up. I saw a lot of you guys comment that you don't think it's best to bring in like a Zadarius Smith, like a 32-year-old, and I do agree with you absolutely. Azeez Ojulari, he's not like a dominant pass rusher, he's more of a number 2, but he is better than what we have right now. Put him opposite side of Zaven Collins and we are in a way better position. It just depends what they want from him. Like if they want like a 4th round draft pick and potentially like a 6, I think I can get down with that. We definitely need to bring somebody in, and I would honestly call Miami, like I said, and try to go get Calais Campbell and bring him back on a 1-year deal. Obviously I'm not giving up a crazy pick, maybe like a 7th or a 6th, but it gives him an opportunity to come back to Arizona. It is a reunion and he could retire here. That is like the one veteran that I am like comfortable bringing in. It has to be for like a 6th or a 7th, like just help us win right now and push us into the playoffs. Like Calais Campbell, we saw what he was doing. He's still a presence. He might not give you like insane snap counts. Like he might play like 50-60% of snaps, but when he's in, he's making impact plays. So that's a player that I would love to see the Cardinals target. And same with Azeez Ojulari. Those are the 2 guys I heard were interested in. Arden Key, that's a solid rotational guy, but he would come in here and he'd be the number 1. Depending on what we would have to give up, I wouldn't necessarily be opposed. That's a guy I think we probably will land, if I'm being honest to you. I think Arden Key and potentially somebody else on the defensive side of the ball will be brought in. I don't know who it is, but Monty is going to cook up and I have full faith in him. And this offense and defense are clicking. Honestly, same with special teams. I can't even lie to you. Chad Ryland, goated. Punt team, goated. Blake Gillikin, shout out to you. I love the way this team is going, and being number 1 in the NFC West is such a blessing, man. This is the first time since like 2021 that we have been at the top, man. And we have a plus 500 record as well. Like things are just going great. I can't complain. We just got to keep piling on wins. That is 3 straight. Let's go beat the Jets and make it 4. Let's take down Aaron Rodgers and the Jets and crush their hopes and dreams. I have full confidence in this team. I am backing them 100%. Let's make the playoffs, man. Let's go ahead and shock the NFL. Let's shock the world. And let's go from the team that was once 1-3 with all hopes and dreams potentially crushed to the team that is sitting 5-4, potentially wins 10+ games, gets into the playoffs, make some noise. Let's have a Cinderella run, man. I am insanely ready. And this all starts at the top with Mr. Head Coach himself, Jonathan Mother Truckin' Gannon. Jonathan Gannon is coaching his butt off. Let's go ahead and get these boys into the playoffs, man. Go ahead and go all in, Monty. I believe. I think we're truly an edge and potentially like a defensive tackle, like a Calais Campbell, an Arden Key, like a Azeez Ojulari. Like bring 2 of those guys in, and I genuinely think we can make some noise. Like I believe that wholeheartedly. So Monty, like I said, I believe. With that being said, that is going to wrap up today's video, man. And an idea that is floating in my head is I kind of want to branch out a little bit on a different channel. On this one, nothing is going to change. I'm still posting Cardinals content the exact same regular scheduled program. I might start vlogging a little bit, might do like gym content, like stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in that, or you guys would actually tune in, let me know down in the comment section below. I'll probably post a video either tomorrow or the day after that and just experiment with it and have some fun. I want to branch out a little bit and expand, so let me know if you guys would be interested in that. And with that being said, that is going to wrap up today's video, man. On this channel, we post Arizona Cardinals and NFL content. So if you're a fan of either of those, man, consider hitting that subscribe button. But with that being said, that is going to wrap up today's video, man. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.